Hey guys, Ryan here, and as you guys can kind of tell, I didn't just get done watching the Daytona Duels. This is actually being recorded about 12 hours afterwards because I had to get to bed and then had to get to work, but I have seen both duels now. I didn't do a Duel 1 review last night. I thought about it, but I didn't know when they were going to get back going because, of course, we had some rain in between the two duels. And, yeah, let's break down, first off, Duel 1. So, Duel 1, in case you guys don't know how the duels work, they essentially split the field in half, and it's heat racing style. Of the open cars, you really had two cars that were really there. Cindric had a pit road penalty, and Timmy Hill just never really had the speed that Priest, Ty Dillon, and Cindric had, but it was really those three. Cindric got a pit road penalty on his green flag pit stop. The race ran caution-free, and because of a last lap pass that Priest made on Ty Dillon, because of some wacky rules that I don't really understand why they need to be as complex as they are. Because of that pass, Priest, who had time trialed his way in yesterday, instead raced his way in, and the time trial slot went to the next fastest car in qualifying, being Austin Cindric. So Cindric got in off of that despite his pit road penalty. So Cindric will not miss the Daytona 500. Ty Dillon and Timmy Hill will. No, Timmy, come on. I know, everybody. We all know Timmy Hill definitely deserves to be in this race. So yeah, definitely one of those that a lot of us didn't necessarily want to end up having to worry too much about. With like the Daytona Duels, it was just kind of a situation of the fast cars in qualifying were also fast in the race. Because actually in Duel 2 we had the same situation. Well, not necessarily exactly the same, but the situation where the fastest open car was also the time trial slot. So the slot went to the next fastest car, which luckily in this case was second place of the open cars, Kaz Gralla. So Gralla will be in, Cindric will be in, Hill, Smithley, Ty Dillon, and who was the other one? I'm trying to remember. Just gonna pull up the results. And Gregson will not be in. Derek Cope probably shouldn't be, based on just kind of some questionable running. I mean, he was not running remotely on pace. I think he literally lost 7 laps in the race naturally just due to race pace, which that just doesn't happen in a natural course of a 60-lap race. You don't see someone losing 1 lap every 10 laps or more. So, yeah. So let's go back to Duel 1 and talk about kind of the way everything finished. Because it was a very organic, very naturally set up. Really, it was the tale of two races. We had Duel 1, which was a very naturally organic, no caution flags at all. Clean in and off pit road, leading to a big pack of cars coming to the checkered flag, and 3 and 4 wide coming across the start-finish line. Eric Almirola able to hold off Christopher Bell, Newman, Logano, and Priest for that win. And of course, Ty Dillon coming in a close 6th will end up missing the race. Just some other notable names. Larson and Suarez got 7th and 8th. Personal big one for me. McDowell 9th. McMurray, Stenhouse, Matt DiBenedetto. Hamlin didn't have a great race. Also kind of lost it on the strategy because he didn't pit with he went off cycle with everybody else with the amount of fuel he took, and he ran out of fuel apparently coming to the checkers. Custer, Reddick were kind of quiet. Cindric did what he needed to do to get in, which was literally just essentially hope and pray that Reese could figure out how to get it done. most of the rest of this. We only had one retirement from Duel 1, which was Josh Trebolicki with an overheating issue. And then we get to Duel number 2, which... oh boy, Duel number 2. What to say about Duel number 2? It was definitely a different race. We had 2 yellow flags within the race. We had one for Smithley, Gralla, and a couple other cars going around. I believe Anthony Alfredo was caught up in that. So you had a number of those cars kind of spinning around, wrecking. McLeod was involved in that. I believe Chastain was also involved in that one. And then you had the big one, the biggest wreck of the night. Took out a number of cars, or at the very least, very much hindered them from being able to finish the race on pace. Taken out in that was Gregson, being the main one. Smithley wasn't actually taken out. There were a few cars involved that weren't taken out, some of which being Keselowski, who finished 11th, Smithley, who finished 16th. Gregson did not finish, and finished in 18th place and will not take part in the 500. And another big one, William Byron, your outside front row starter. He had nothing to gain and everything to lose, and he is going to be starting from the rear in a backup car on Sunday. So we got 2 practice sessions coming up on Saturday, but just kind of looking through, it's kind of also the tale of 2 brothers, because you had Austin Dillon winning Duel 2, and obviously Ty Dillon, as we mentioned, missing out. Bubba Wallace came within half a tenth of a second, so very close to winning the duel. He was going to try pretty much everything. Harvick, Kyle Busch, Elliott rounding out your top 5. Blaney 6th. 7th was LaJoy. 8th was David Reagan, doing a very good job of racing his way in. Kurt Busch and Busch are rounding out your top 10. So, yeah, definitely a interesting tale of 2 races, pretty much. Looking forward to the race, and actually, this is where I actually had a announcement I've been meaning to make in a video here pretty soon, and hopefully it's not too late for all you guys. But I am doing my NASCAR Fantasy League once again, the Running with the Pack Fantasy League. Link will be in the description. So it's called the Running with the Pack Fantasy League. If you guys go on the NASCAR app and join, or you guys can click the link down below in the description. It'll be it'll be pretty clearly marked. So there are some changes for this year that I do want to specify. So the top half is pretty much unchanged. You get you get 5 drivers and a garage slot to switch in and out throughout the race up until the end of stage 2. The main changes though are in the bonus picks. So they've gotten rid of picking the pole winner, so it'll be 1 lock-in time at the start of the race. And now you've got to pick the race winner, the top driver from each manufacturer, so top Chevrolet, top Ford, top Toyota, winning manufacturer, and winning team. So that's going to be an interesting kind of change to it. So, of course, I'm going to be taking part the full season. For Daytona, the cars I'd be looking at, I would be loading up. If I, for my fantasy lineup myself, I'll probably be loading up with a number of Fords and or Chevrolets, basically depending on what I see in the practice sessions on Saturday. So because I'm going to be watching those pretty carefully to see what we see. But yeah, so we've got practice sessions for the 500 on Saturday, 2 of them. But yeah, I would be loading up with a lot of Fords and Chevys, though don't overlook some of those key Toyotas, Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, in particular. But yeah, so overall though, yeah, I'd be looking at the Fords. Stewart-Haas Fords have been okay. The Penske Fords have definitely been the best overall the last several years. So yeah, other than that, I think for, yeah, so they got rid of the stage winning picks as well, which is definitely interesting. I think there were wasn't it stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 for picks before, I think. So, Yep. Hopefully you guys, though, have enjoyed this video. If you guys have, leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys never miss an episode. I'm going to be doing a race review after the race as well. And I've got the Days of Thunder Racing League that I'll be broadcasting for tonight. You guys can go see the live stream getting ready on the channel, so you guys can go there and wait for the stream to start up. But outside of that, I think that's pretty much everything. Again, reminder, go check out the Fantasy League link in the description. But other than that, I will see you guys next video, live stream, or if you guys decide to do it the rest of your day. Hopefully, I'll see you guys at that broadcast later tonight. See you guys later. Goodbye!